Hey, welcome out there, all you sputterers, for another episode of Cyberknights. We're happy to have you. I am DM Dave, and if you like what you see, my artwork is on display here in this show, and you can check me out at Dave's World Games on Instagram, where I post a lot more of my AI imagery. You can follow me there. Well, let's go talk to the other Cyberknights, though, really quick, and get a little check-in with them. And we're started the tradition, thanks to Emily, our beautiful Lovelace, to ask a question at the beginning of each show, start to get to know the players a little bit better. And my question tonight is, if you could bring one performer back from the dead for one last performance for you, what performer would it be? And I was gonna do band or musician, but I just said let's just do performer, right? So for me, it would definitely be Robin Williams. I would love to see him live again. I got to see him live once on the USO tour when I was in Iraq, and he came out, and it was freaking amazing. And like, he did all the stuff from the live 2001 tour for the most part. It was really cool. But yeah, no, I would love to bring Robin back for one last performance. That's me. So let's go ahead and introduce the rest of the Cyberknights. Banshee, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and who would you bring back from the dead for one last performance?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is once again the voice of Banshee coming at you. You can find me right here at this lovely channel or at my Twitter handle at TVJade. And if I had to pick one performer to get one last show, gotta bring it, gotta give it to my man, the one that brought me into the world of bass guitar and made me want to learn how to play, Mr. Lemmy Kilmister.
Oh, man, you're bringing it. You're invoking God himself from the very beginning. The Killmeister is that's a good pick. So let's get on to our next contestant. Player, Butterfly. Sola, tell them who you are, where they can find you, and who would you bring back for one last performance?
Yes, hello, I'm Sola, and I do play Butterfly. You can find me at sdeverbury for Twitter, or you can find me on Instagram as Sola Green, or here, and on Discord as Sola Everywhere, really. Sorry.
And who would you bring back?
I just got randomly attacked by my cat, sorry.
Yes. Danger cat.
I wouldn't bring someone. I would feel really rude to disrupt their rest, so I would just let them stay resting.
That's so adorable. Oh, gotta give it to her. All right, Legion, how about you? Tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what's your pick for one last performance?
Hey everybody, name's Legion, otherwise known as Eric. You can find me at Megatu_Saken just about anywhere. Hit me up, I'm happy to answer any questions. And the person that I would bring back is... Well, you already said Robin Williams, so I'll move on to my second pick of Chester Bennington.
Ah, yes. Good old Linkin Park, man. I do like what Mike Shinoda has done in Bennington's absence, though. Like, he picked it up and with Fort Minor, and I love it. It's fantastic. But yeah, we will always miss Chester.
Yeah.
Wait, there's new Fort Minor music?
No, I didn't say there's new Fort Minor music. I'm just saying I like what Shinoda's doing with Fort Minor. Or is that the same thing? Did you not know Shinoda was with Fort Minor?
Well, I knew he did Fort Minor. They had an album for a decade ago. I know they've done anything recently.
I'm just saying I like Shinoda's work without Chester. That's all I was saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to get your hopes up on any news bombs on new music dropping. But how about we just go ahead and shift over to you, Mr. Spurts, since you decided to take it away. Take it away.
Hey,
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Yam Spurts, everyone's favorite character over here, aka Joe, aka Snack King. You can find me here on Sunday nights as our DM for the Dawn of Aldrin game, or if you see Snack King on the internet or some version of Snack King, 90% chance that's me. Say what's up. I'm always willing to talk to people, say hi, all that kind of jazz and whatnot. If I had to bring anyone back, this is kind of a two-parter because bringing this person back would have their group reunite so they could perform one more time.
Well, I would say that's a given.
I'd bring back MCA from the Beastie Boys.
Oh, okay.
I was at their last live performance before his death in '09, and it was hands down one of the best concerts I'd ever seen. So yeah, let's bring it back.
Also, one of the best cameos ever on Futurama. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yep.
All right, and let's get to the end of our list. Our beautiful, lovely Lovelace.
Hello, everyone. My name's Emily. I play Lovelace. You can also find me on Sunday nights as Clover and on Instagram at Kitman66. And I would choose to bring back Billie Holiday, one of the classics. I just think that would be like a spiritual experience. She's so talented, and
I mean, we're talking about bringing people back from the dead, so yeah, it's probably going to be a spiritual experience.
Well, that's fair. Maybe I shouldn't disturb her rest. I don't know. That was a great answer too.
That was right. So let's go ahead and get a quick shout out to our corporate sponsor, Dubby Energy Drink. It's a powdered energy drink that you mix up like Kool-Aid. It's made from coffee fruit extract instead of coffee beans. It's a jitter-free energy. And everybody on, well, I can't say everybody, but a lot of the members of the cast and crew here at Sputter actually drink it. We love it. We swear by it. And every time you guys buy an order with coupon code PURPLE-NURPLE, you send 10% of your order as commissions to Sputter, and you can support us monetarily. Give us that money and keep us doing what we love to do for you. And then let's go ahead and get to the recap. We got a volunteer, yes?
Yes.
Well, don't be overly excited about all the cool shenanigans that you guys were getting up to.
Alright, so, quick little recap. Last week we all logged in, rolled some dice, and now we're here again.
Oh, dude, that is not worth IP, and you know it.
I know, I was just playing a joke. So we were in Yam's apartment, some smoke busted in through the window, and what we believe is Arasaka agents and an Arasaka ninja busted in, stole Frizz's and Limbo's laptop. Some of us got really messed up. Liam got shot a bunch of times. I think we took a prisoner. I don't remember.
No, the one that we had prisoner, they killed.
Killed. Yeah. Okay. That was all right. Yeah. And then
Them Arasaka fuckers are pretty gnarly, huh?
Yeah. And we left, and the group was like, "What?"
I mean, that is, I would say, a fair summary. We left, and the group was like, "What?" So let's go ahead and get back to the apartment. Here you guys up in this beastie with Yam Spurts and the rest. Let's go ahead and start right here with Yam and Lovelace. After the aftermath of all of this that has gone down, what is going on in Yam's mind in Yam's apartment right now?
I'm immediately gonna go to my go bag in my bedroom, and I'm gonna pull out my laptop. I'm gonna pull out my laptop and give it to Limbo and be like, "Yo, you need to log into all your accounts right now and change your passwords and everything. They have your shit. We have a direct line to this child, and we need to secure it."
Okay, so Limbo is going to make a electronic security check. Could you go ahead and roll that for me on Limbo's behalf, since I know you have access to his character sheet?
Yes. Let me load his character sheet. I'm sorry. What did you want me to roll again? I totally forget.
Electronics security.
Electronic security. All right, I see it.
Oh,
Let's
damn!
go.
So, Limbo locks down everything that he has access to. My question to you is, does he have access to your shit?
He has access to a drive that I drop files into, but he can't pull anything from.
Well, then he wouldn't be able to secure that if he doesn't have that kind of administrative access. So you would still have to secure your own stuff or have Frizz secure your stuff for you.
Okay. Frizz is drunk. Damn. I'll go over there. Frizz, make sure she's okay, and then ask her to lock it all down.
All right. Frizz is not your biggest fan right now. And it is going to be a loyalty check to determine if she is going to do this like you've asked. So let me... Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Whoops. Try that again. Only do the right roll. There we go. That is not under her loyalty, which means she says lock your own shit down. That's her response. You got yourself into this mess.
Bird. I don't fucking know how to do that shit. Hey, yo, Lovelace, I need your fingertips to do computer stuff. Please.
Okay, that's quite the way to put it, but sure, what do you need? Like more specifically.
Well, these fuckers just made off with Frizz's and Limo's laptop, so like yeah, I guess. Would she need to go to the office to access
No,
the server?
she can access it through your agent. You would have the ability to access all of your stuff through your agent, but you have an internal agent, right?
Yes, but also
So-
because I'm prepared. Nope, he does not have an external agent. Fuck.
So that means Lovelace has to use her interface plugs to jack in with you in order to access your shit.
Oh, that feels a little personal, but okay.
It would be
Wait,
what is
where does
required in this situation.
Where does the plug go?
Well, it
Belly
depends on where your interface plugs are and where his port is. Where's typically an internal agent is in a cyber audio suite, so most likely his you're jacking into his head, like somewhere near the audio cortex.
Okay.
Behind my left ear.
All right. I plug my cord into above Yam's ear.
Where are Lovelace's interface plugs?
Um,
They could come out of anywhere of your body, anywhere in your body.
let's do like the underneath of my wrist.
Okay, so Lovelace pulls this little cord out from her wrist and plugs it into Yamspurts' head. Now, this doesn't mean like you guys are like sharing a brain or anything. However, you do now have access to all of his cyberware, essentially, is what you're doing. You are accessing his cyberware directly. So you could do, well,
What cyberware does he have?
what cyberware does Yamspurts have?
Excellent. So I have my internal agent, I have a voice stress analyzer, a bug detector, all my cyber audio. I have color shifting cyber eyes, which you've never seen me use, but I have. My neuralware, I have the Kernoviskov.
Kariznikov.
Kurznikov, thank you. I have my nasal filters, and then I have a biomonitor, and I have a light tattoo on my chest that you didn't know I had.
So I can just do whatever?
You he's granted you essentially access to all of his cyberware for what you have to do. He has to grant you access.
I turn his eyes pink.
Give me a cyber tech check for that. Yes, Yamspurts now has pink eyes, and he is unaware that the change has occurred at this moment.
Okay, let's get into his agent
All
and
right,
start locking
it'd be
down those
electronic
files.
security for that one.
Okay.
All right, so
15.
15. That's good enough to lock down all of Yamspurt's essentials, so that none of his accounts or company data would be able to be remotely accessed anymore through those devices that were stolen. However, what is actually on those devices is still accessible to the people who took them.
Okay, I guess I let Yam know that I've done what I can, but they'll still be able to access them through the physical devices, so you'll want to
Can you,
get those back soon.
okay, can you remotely destroy those devices, like cause them to overheat or explode or
Nope,
combust, disintegrate?
she cannot.
All right.
Do they have any track it? Am I able to track where they are?
Ooh, good question, Yam. Do you have tracking on your company equipment?
I don't see why not. We can't trust our employees, we're dystopia capitalism.
All right. Give
This comes from
me
higher above me.
a luck roll. You're not spending luck. Luck roll. From Yam. Just click luck. Like you were rolling any other skill.
With a 9.
That is a 9. Yes, you have tracers. And as soon as you try to log into the software that lets you access them, you can see that those tracers have been disabled.
Excellent. How soon till the security and or the PD show up? If I did call and ask for them.
Yes, you did, and it has been quite some time, and they have not shown up yet.
Legion, what's up with your boys? The response time is down for my area.
I don't know.
Give me a. Ooh. I would say this is going to be a bureaucracy check for you, Legion.
All right. Bureaucracy. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and toss 2 luck behind this.
That is good enough for you to realize response time in the executive zone is like fucking peak. If they're not here yet, There's only one explanation that you can think of for nobody arriving on the scene. Somebody was paid off. That is the only explanation that you can think of, that nobody has showed up yet.
Yeah. That's kind of what I suspected. But yeah, it definitely is looking like somebody's been paid off.
Ian's probably pacing around the apartment at this point, just like hands together, both of his pointer fingers up against his lips, and he's in thought mode, like
All right.
assessing.
While you're assessing and pacing, let's pan the camera over to Butterfly and or Banshee. What have you guys been doing as this has been going down?
I cannot see the map.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can see the hex, but everything's black out.
Hold on.
Yeah, didn't he go downstairs last time?
That's right. Hold on.
Legion are downstairs.
Yep. Let me pull you guys back up to the scene.
I'm already here.
Yeah. There you go. Banshee, you're coming back up the elevator. There you are.
How much of the boost is still there? Or did that get shot up?
There are very few gunshots that went stray. So, it's good. You're fine. All the spread is still around.
All right, Yam's.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Yam's gonna sit and eat and drink for a minute while you all talk.
All right. So Banshee's coming up the elevator. What is Butterfly doing during all of this after shenanigans went down?
If I remember right, this is all the same day, so she's already used
Mm-hmm.
a speed heal on Yam spurts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe she used one on Lovelace. So now that things have calmed down, I think she would just quietly make her way over and hit her with a speed heal.
Okay. So Lovelace, that means you get make sure you deduct Butterfly your the drugs from your inventory, and Lovelace, you get your body plus will back in HP.
Okay. I say thank you very much, honey. Do you want me to make you a virgin mojito?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, let me know if I can get you anything, because the situation definitely calls for it.
All right. And let's go ahead and take a look down here over at Banshee, who's out in the hallway. And you went downstairs, and the body and devices that were taken were just gone. Nothing but a blood splatter. You did see like maybe what looked like a chip or two that could have been from the casing of the laptop as it impacted the ground, but you're willing to bet anybody who went through this kind of trouble would know how to recover data from a busted laptop. So what are you doing out here in this hallway?
Well, I came up alone. The Legion wasn't coming up with me.
Legion, well, he already moved himself back into the apartment, but it would stand to reason that you and he might have had a moment to privately converse before going in. So let's go ahead and bring Legion over here. And what you guys talking about?
So,
I can't say I'm surprised.
So I know things got a little hectic out there, but did you clock those two gonks that made a break for the roof?
Yeah, I clocked them, but I figured that retrieving the data was more important. I'd hoped to get there before their people did.
Can't hurt to check the roof then, but I'd rather have another gun with me instead of going up alone.
I mean, it can't hurt, but I don't see it being much help either. We do have one body in Yam's apartment, though, that may give us a lead.
Might be able to scrape the teeth off that meat patty downstairs too.
I wish.
All right, let's head inside. I need a drink.
Yeah, I feel you there.
All right, Legion and Banshee are coming in. You see the rest of the crew mostly eating, drinking, and generally licking some wounds after tonight's events. Legion, you mentioned wanting to possibly try and get some kind of information from this corpse. So what are you going to try and do? I'm going to tell you that the DV for interrogation checks is going to be very, very high.
Well, I mean, he's a corpse, so I don't think there's much to interrogate anymore. But I am going to get a picture of his face and run it through the NCPD database, and I'm going to search the body for anything.
Mm-hmm. So first, the scan through the database takes 1 hour. So when you're using the app that you get you and just to remind everyone how how that app works, the NCPD database app, you can only run up to 3 scans simultaneously, and each scan takes an hour. So you could run 3 scans in an hour, right, of 3 different people if you had 3 people's images.
Right.
But it's going to be an hour from when you clock their image, right?
Right.
But yeah, so the database is trying to find the information for you if there is any, and you go ahead and give me a conceal, reveal, hidden.
Right. There we go. Hey.
Well, it doesn't take you long to notice the Arasaka insignia on this person's uniform. This is very definitely an Arasaka security guard. So, there's that. You also you notice a yellow dust on his boots.
Yellow dust. I've got an idea of what it might be, but I'm not sure if that would be metagaming.
Whatever thoughts you might have may differ from what thoughts Legion has. You could attempt to try and figure out what that dust is with, well, any of the multitude of skills at your disposal.
All right. I'll go ahead and do that.
What would you like to do?
Let's see. I think my best bet would probably be an education roll.
All right, give me education.
All right.
Yeah, you have never seen this stuff before in your life. You have no idea what this is.
Damn it.
Did our Twitch streams drop, or is it just my Twitch that is being stupid?
Looks like, or sounds like your Twitch, because everything's on my end.
Well, then I'm not going to be able to monitor. I'm not going to be able to monitor the display because my Twitch is fucking up. So I'm just going to have to trust OBS. All right. Anyway, so yeah, you have no idea what that stuff is. It looks foreign as fuck.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
Butterfly comes to investigate Legion's investigation.
Yeah. I'm searching this body for anything that'll help us figure out where these guys came from. Obviously, we've got the Arasaka insignia, but what I can't figure out is this yellow dust.
Uh, Butterfly will kind of pierce her lips. She'll raise an eyebrow and try to get a little closer to it. And she will try to see if she can't clock where it might be from.
All right. What skill are you going to try and use to figure out what this is?
I think she's gonna more go for deduction to try. She
Okay.
tries to verify if she's seen this anywhere.
All right.
And I will also throw 2 luck behind this.
Give me your roll. Ah, yes.
Hey, there we go.
You recognize this. Matter of fact, you've seen a few people come through because it's not exactly substance that Legion should be touching. You're worried, like, did he touch any of that? Because what you know is that this green dust is residue from sludge runoff that is industrial runoff that goes from the Haywood industrial area into the Coronado Bay. So
Butterfly will stand up and take a step back immediately. And she'll look to Legion sharply. You didn't touch this, did you?
No.
I don't know. Let's see. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That one, here we come.
No.
And just like that, Legion contracted middle
Yeah, you managed to very carefully, police procedures, make sure you have gloves and or touching things with not your hands directly, at the very least, to avoid putting your own fingerprints on anything. It's kind of standard procedure to not touch the evidence. So you were pretty careful about that.
Cool.
Thank goodness. This is residue. I can't say that word.
It's toxic waste.
Yeah. She would use that bigger word, but toxic waste is basically what she tells Legion.
Oh, fun. Is there any danger by being in proximity?
There would not be danger of being in proximity. It would very much be a wash your hands before you touch anything you care about.
No, it's just a matter of contact. So if anyone's stupid enough to touch this, then they're going to want to wash their hands immediately.
In walks Limbo.
What?
I'm glad Joe said it because I was thinking it.
Alrighty then. Well, so where to from here? You guys discovered some yummy toxic waste while everybody is in the kitchen munching down on slightly less toxic waste because, Yam did spend a pretty penny on decent food. But then again, the food in Night City is still, the food in Night City. So what you guys doing? Legion, Butterfly, anything you guys want to do with the information you've discovered?
Well, first things first, I'm going to wash my hands. And then I'm going to call my chief.
Okay. You get a call from, or you call your chief. He picks up and is like, "What do you need, Legion?"
We've got somebody in the office taking bribes, Chief. I'm over in the executive zone, and we
Well,
made a call about.
that's a different department.
Yeah, well, you
That's
know
not
more about that than I
that's
would.
not our jurisdiction.
Yeah, I know, but who can I talk to that it is?
Well, this is Night City, son. If you think somebody's on the take, the more you dig into it, the less safe you're gonna be.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of why I took the job.
Well, I tell you what, if you're able to find hard evidence of the corruption that you're insinuating, then there might be something we can do about it. But as of right now, unless you have something solid, we can't act on anything.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm not asking for action. I'm asking for a contact in this district.
Uh, as far as who you can trust in the executive zone, I would say nobody. That's probably one of the most corrupt precincts in NC. They
Well,
get paid a
shit.
lot of money to let executives do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Well, shit. All right, thanks, Chief.
No problem. Good luck and don't get dead.
Yeah, yeah, I'll try.
While he was talking with his chief, Butterfly would have sent Lovelace a message on her agent about the sludge and to not touch it.
And everybody give me a perception
Where
check.
nearby where the sludge is, they might. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Oh, I said everybody, but just Butterfly is fine.
Oh,
No, it's fine. Because I'm sure she'll point it out. You do notice that there are traces of the residue, pretty much everywhere in the apartment where the operatives were walking. So they were all tracking it on their boots.
huh.
Hey, no one touched this green stuff, and this is probably a good indicator that we should go check nearby where it tends to sludge out. She makes a little disgusted face.
So yeah, you would know that it would be the Haywood Industrial Area. Somewhere in the Haywood Industrial Area, it would have these guys were in that area recently. That's what you can put together from what you've learned here.
It could be a waste of time, but there's a good chance that we might find them if we go try to track them in the Haywood area.
Can I do a hold on.
All right, give me a hold on roll.
Sorry, can I do a bureaucracy check to see if there's any Arasaka properties or businesses or what have you in that Haywood area?
Ah, I would allow. Yeah, you could use bureaucracy to. Can you try and describe to me how you're using bureaucracy? I'd like a little bit of a clearer picture so that I can understand what and set the DV appropriately.
There's a chain in which assets change hands and whatnot. So there's a paper trail. So the fact that I work as an exec, I have an understanding of how to find that paper trail.
Okay.
I know the company, I know the area, so I feel like I should. There's maybe a site or some program that the company I use, the other companies would use to buy assets and keep track of them or whatnot.
I see what you're saying. Okay, give me your bureaucracy check to see if you're able
Okie dokie.
to do anything with that. Go for it. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Bureaucracy is not going to yield any useful information for you at this time.
What about a business check?
If you're trying to, you could use business to try and basically change your circumstances and give you a reroll on bureaucracy. That would be mechanically the path that we go down.
Okay, so roll a
Business, and depending on your business roll, you may or may not give yourself another bureaucracy roll.
All right, well, cue Flight of the Conchords. It's business time.
All right.
I'm gonna throw some luck.
Yeah, no. It is a dry well there, too.
Short of us going there, I can't think of anything that Asaka has there that I could track us to.
Yeah, but you definitely have more heads in this room to put together.
Could I make a streetwise check to see if I can remember any clubs or venues that would be a nearby a plant down in Haywood?
Excellent. Give me your streetwise check. Oh my god.
Ooh, nice.
So take 10 IP for that critical success, and you remember playing this club that just reeked of like raw sewage from an industrial area nearby, and you remember seeing all kinds of people just walking in with that stuff on their boots into that club, because to get to the club you have to cross through this kind of like pool of nastiness that nobody really cleans up. So you think these people might have visited that club prior to coming here, or been in that area.
I look over, and I'm assuming there's tracks all throughout the apartment at this point.
There was enough movement around that it's really like it's just a residuey powder. It's not even sludgy anymore, right? But yeah, you're seeing like yellow streaks in the shape of boot prints all over the apartment.
So I'll pipe up. This kind of reminds me of the kind of sludge and slimy shit I would see when we were playing at the Borg-Fist.
I love it. The Org Fest. That's what we're going to call it. That's the name of this random club that I didn't actually have a name for, but now we do.
Excellent.
So, what do you guys want to do with this revelation?
I think Butterfly is going to reach out to her partner in her workspace.
Okay.
Let them know that she could use some supplies because she needs to resupply on speed heals for her little clinic.
Okay, that would be something that you would have to acquire. You wouldn't be able to acquire them right this second.
Yes.
You would have to go back home. It would happen on another day. And I genuinely want to see or find out how you guys intend on closing this day. Are you guys? It's still evening time, which, you know, relatively early as far as Night City is concerned. Only like 8-9 p.m. So if you wanted to go check out a nightclub, now's the time that it would be popping.
Can we see who's drunk?
Frizz is definitely drunk.
Okay.
And Banshee, you said you were drinking, right? Give me a resist torture drugs check.
All right. Let's see if I
Yam
can
too.
hold my lock.
You said you went straight to the bottle.
As has Lovelace.
Well then, by all means, one from each of
Hey,
you. Banshee can hold his fucking liquor. Lovelace cannot. Yam, you're doing all right too.
Okay, I
10
suggested
IP.
that just to make myself drunk.
Yeah, you are inebriated. -2
All
penalty
right.
to damn near everything you do.
Got
Whew,
another
okay.
10 IPA here.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the rest of you folks are planning on doing, but if we want to go check out that club and see the surrounding area, I might be able to get us back behind stage.
I mean, may as well.
Give me a... You know what? Just give me a charismatic impact check.
Can I spend luck on charismatic
Yes.
impact?
Yes, you can. That beats the DV of 8 that you would need to just convince a bouncer to let you guys through the back. You need it. You would have needed a higher roll to impact a crowd, but 8 is what you need to beat, which you just did, in order to impact a single person. So yes, you are very confident you could get in through the back, like you said you could.
Frank's working. I should be able to get us back in.
I'm gonna reload my weapons and grab my go bag and just wait at the door with a bottle in hand.
Butterfly is already there, just kind of crossed-armed, waiting.
Is there anything else that you guys feel you might need and or want to do to prepare before you leave?
I'm gonna sit back in the room, look at Frizz and Limbo. You both have the rest of the week off.
Okay.
Take care of yourselves. I apologize. Take some food home. Take some booze home. Limbo, make sure Frizz gets home safely.
All right. You will gain 1 more loyalty back from Frizz for that.
Yeah.
As we're leaving, I'm gonna eye that guitar.
Can Lovelace have like a coffee and a cold shower?
That would be
Me to go.
entirely up to
Oh, we're just going? Okay, she's drunk. Okay, let's go to the club. Let's drink more.
I think I think Butterfly would probably try to grab whatever type of bread food might be on the table and a water for Lovelace, and she'll make sure she's walking next to her and try to bring her down from her drunk state.
There's definitely an assortment of dinner rolls and biscuits and what have you.
Well, first thing first, how do we get into the executive zone?
Oh, I let you in with I tell them your name and the gate, and they let you in.
Oh, so we just walked in here. We didn't drive.
Oh, I don't know how you got into the executive, Joe. That's on you.
we kind of not theater of the mind, bypassed really the theater of the mind, to be perfectly honest. As far as transportation, I mean. So, I'm way less worried about how you got to the executive zone than I am about how you plan to get to the to Haywood.
Doesn't Legion have a
Look
fucking
at
tank?
Mm-hmm.
It
Put
is
on the gun.
it has a gun and a passenger seat.
Butterfly is gonna order a ride for her and Lovelace as she tries to help her come down from her drunken
Right.
state.
It does
Lovelace
not
is
need.
gonna pout about it. Like, I want to use the gun on Legion's tank. Oh, it would be so much fun.
Dory would have used his gun.
Uh-huh.
You can do that later, I promise.
I
Fine,
don't have
fine.
any wheels around you here, do you, Yam?
Wheels? I have a picture of a car in my room.
You don't have a car. Got it.
Why would I? People drive me places. Why do I need a car?
But I was gonna say to Butterfly, in this case, since you're going from the executive zone to Haywood, let's go ahead and take a look at the map.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right. So here you guys are over at Yam's Pad, right in the Yam's Pad area, and ooh, what? Ooh, I think
Acid disperse.
I need to fix the settings for pointers and pings because I do not have my pointer. I have my ping still. That's good.
Getting way too personal. Need some apps to break this up.
So, you guys are traveling from here in the executive zone where Yam Spurts' pad is, and you guys, the club that Legion is, or not Legion, that Banshee is referring to is right here. Right on
Okay.
the on the edge of the canal. And because you don't have to go through the combat zone, it doesn't have to be a combat cab, which means cab rides are only 20 eddies instead of 50.
Nice. Absolutely.
So, yeah, that does beg the question how each of you are getting from Yam's Pad. Because, yes, Legion has that really cool Legion mobile, but he does not have the room for the entire crew.
Yeah. Butterfly will spend the 20 eddies and secure her and Lovelace a ride.
And I guess I'll give everybody else a ride.
That maths out.
Shotgun.
Maths out. It's 20 eddies for each of you, Lovelace and Butterfly, and then Yam's in the passenger seat, which I guess leaves Banshee on the gun.
Oh boy.
So you guys start rolling down all freaking, whoops. All freaking badass in this stolen Militech vehicle. And arrive... Acquired Militech vehicle. And you arrive outside the Haywood Industrial Zone. Outside, what was it called? The Org something?
Borg-Fest, but
Borg-Fest.
you heard Borg-Fest. I originally said Borg-Fist.
Oh, Borg-Fist. I don't know. I like
Borg-Fist is way
Org-Fest.
cooler.
I like Org-Fest better. I don't know why.
Previously Borg-Fist.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care. Borg-Fist, Org-Fest. It's another bar/nightclub/fixer joint that Banshee has played in a few times. It reeks, but thankfully, Nasal Filter Joe over there doesn't have to smell it.
Neither does Butterfly.
Nor do I.
I also only have like 13 hit points, so I'm bloody and fucked up looking.
Yes, you are. You are. I want you to give me a wardrobe and style check, please.
Cool. Do I notice my pink eyes?
We will figure that out as you do your wardrobe and style check. And if you have your agent equipped, which it's an internal agent, you get +2, obviously.
Nice.
Yes, and it's actually as you are checking the Chiron on your internal agent, where you see that setting for your shift tax is, or not your shift tax, your shift dice has been changed to pink.
Cool.
Give me a
what about
deduction
like
check.
deduction? Okay. I have some points in this.
Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious to you how this happened. When Lovelace was in your system, she fucked with him.
Okay. Going with the bloodied look, I'm gonna button my shirt a little bit. And since I have the light tattoo, I want to like tweak it up, and it's in red glowy ink, and then I want to turn my eyes to match the red glow, so I just like they look like this glowing bloody red mess.
Nice. I imagine like there's like a selector thing where you can like shift the color, just like choosing the colors on a like just when you like how you choose your colors
Boundary.
in Foundry here, right? Where you just pick the
That's
color and
exactly what I
the
think.
sliding
Yeah.
scale. Yeah, so you can like slide your eye color and your tattoo colors into whatever color you want them to be. So with that note, this looks like a really good place to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. It is 8 p.m. right now, folks. So we are going to go on break for 10 minutes. See you guys at 8:10, and we will find out what the Cyberknights do at Borg-Fist. Wrong stupid screen.
Borg-Fisted feels like the cousin of.
Hanging out during the break, and as we just saw the crew head down to the Haywood area to the Borg-Fist to find out what is up with the yellow sludge. And it's very clear. You guys can see like the sludge puddle that people have to trudge through in order to get to the front door of the club. It's unavoidable. And speaking of,
What does the Borg-Fist look like?
you're about to find out.
Like everything else in Haywood, a burnt out shithole.
Well, everything looks like a burnt shithole on the outside, but you do have people who are very proud of the inside of their establishments, and that's where most of the fantastic decor and nightlife thrives, is inside these clubs. So here you guys are outside, and like I said, you see like these puddles of this like toxic runoff from the various plants in the area. It's not coming from any one particular factory or industrial processor. It's really just a combination of the different waste products that various companies are just pumping out into the Coronado Bay. As a matter of fact, people who get too close of contact or have too much exposure to this, you know they develop a condition, butterfly, known as the Coronado cough. Banshee, as you approach, you've been here before. You do know that there is a no firearms policy. They have a door check. So if you guys want to bring any weapons in with you, they need to be concealable. Otherwise, they have to be checked. And you have to successfully conceal them.
How do you know if a gun is concealable?
It will say in the on the item, when you double click on the item, you'll see concealable, yes, no.
Okay. What do you? Oh well. May I roll to try to Butterfly to conceal her pistol?
Yes, you may roll a conceal reveal object check to try and conceal your pistol.
It does not say I cannot conceal my shotgun.
Shotgun is not concealable.
Just confirming. Thank you. Flamethrower?
Definitely not concealable.
Lovelace will roll to conceal her pistol as well.
Can I stash my guns in Legion's car? Is that doable?
Yes. You could leave your guns somewhere else. Make sure that you put them into owned and no longer carried. Tracking?
Is my roll a -2 for drunkenness?
For your conceal reveal, yes, that -2 penalty is on there.
Okay. I applied that in mods and rolled like shit. Okay.
Well, you still got a 15. That's not horrible.
For being
And
drunk,
she will-
that's fair.
That's pretty good
No
for being
one's
drunk,
saying
actually.
conceal, but I'm not hoping much.
All right. Banshee got an 11. What are you? What weapon are you concealing, Banshee? Pistol.
I'm gonna try and conceal my heavy pistol,
All right.
and I will check in the Overlord hand cannon.
Okay. So the door is here. This is the door. See? And right behind the door, you see this man named Thumper. Banshee, you know Thumper. This is the bouncer here. You're completely 100% aware of who he is and what he do here, and you know the drill, right? And so if you're coming in, he would just be like, "Hey, check your weapons. There's a girl in here to quote unquote, it's the coat check area, but nobody checks their coats. Everybody's checking iron. You see, basically, it's like a fucking smorgasbord of weapons back there over this woman's shoulder in the locker area where all these weapons are being held.
So, good evening, Dolores, and I will hand over my Overlord hand cannon.
All right, same thing. Make sure you put it to owned and not carried, so that you don't have access to it, or just remember that you don't have access to it. And then
Got it.
there was something that you did try to conceal. It was what, a pistol?
My heavy pistol.
So let's see if she beats your 11. She does. She's like, there's one more.
Oh, right. Completely forgot about that. Sorry.
However, she doesn't notice anybody else is concealed. She rolled below everybody else. She only notices Banshee and is like, "No, you got to check that one too, sweetheart."
All right, I got it. And I'll hand it over.
Alrighty. And so what are the rest of you guys doing? Banshee has just checked his weapons.
Oh, I have no weapon, so I'm just gonna walk right in.
Mm-hmm.
The Thumper does give you a little bit of a once over. It's like, you got any weapons to check?
Oh no, he can check me. I'm not gonna stop him, but
No, I mean, just he's doing his job and just saying like, "Hey, make sure you see the weapons check girl first."
what's up, Brisky?
All right. And
Butterfly,
did you actually conceal anything, or no? You just left your stuff behind?
I left all my weapons in
Okay,
Legion's
so I'm not going to bother rolling a conceal reveal for him. He does need to roll. Legion, you did have a concealed weapon?
No.
No? Oh,
No.
you are a cop. You would be 100% allowed to have your service pistol holstered, and you could just flash your badge, and they wouldn't fuck with you.
I don't even have a service pistol anymore.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the dart gun is not concealable.
Yeah, but
So-
and he rolled under everybody else. He didn't even clock the pistol that Banshee was hiding, but the Joy Toy's good at her job. Dolores, as you called her.
Yeah.
All right.
Butterfly will hand over her 2 shotguns. And nobody noticed her pistol, so she's good.
All right. You guys do
Yep,
need to
Lovely, drunkenly
remember
hands
to
over a
retrieve.
crossbow and grenade them.
You guys do need to remember to retrieve your items before you leave. That is on you. That is not on me. Just throwing that out there. Whether you retrieve them at the end of tonight, by the end of tonight's episode, or not. So once inside, it seems like a pretty decent nightclub. You've got Flower here behind the bar, and Legion as you walk up. There's this very large person. Give me a streetwise check, Legion.
Alright.
Banshee, you know who this person is next to Legion, but I'm going to have Legion roll before we see what he knows.
Am I
There
on
we go.
good terms with this person?
Hey.
Oh, right. Yes. So, Legion, you have heard of the Great Prince. He is a prize fighter. You know that a lot of bars tend to have fights in the pits and as a form of entertainment. So this dude is one of the better known prize fighters in the entire area in the Haywood region.
Okay.
And Banshee, you asked if you were on good terms with the Great Prince. Nobody's really on great terms with the Great Prince. He doesn't talk much.
Dave,
Fair enough.
Yes.
chat can't see the tokens. The
Chat
map
can't
needs to
see
be
the
over.
tokens. Oh, that's because I didn't zoom the map over. My bad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sure.
chat, for keeping me on my toes. I love you and appreciate you. And here you are. Now you can see everybody. So, yes, that is Flower behind the bar and asks Legion, what do you have? The Great Prince is just... He doesn't sit on a chair. He is too large to sit in a chair. It would you see the bar stools and you see this massive frame. Give me a cyber tech check.
All right. Let's see. Cybertech. There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to you. This dude's got a linear frame, an internal linear frame. This guy is jacked. If he tried to sit on a bar stool, it would just collapse. So he just stands and drinks his drink.
So I'll ask the barkeeper for a beer, and as I hand her 150 eddies, I'll ask her if she's seen any Arasaka goons come through.
And she give me a bribery check.
All right.
She casually slides the 150 eddies. She puts 5 eddies in the till and hands you a beer and pockets the other 145. And she says, yeah, there was some Arasaka exec who had some business with Bambi.
Really? Any idea of where these guys came from?
Well, Arasaka, I would assume.
I mean, locally, they have some kind of base of operations around here.
They weren't anybody that I knew from around here. Nobody I'd seen before. They just came in to do business with Bambi. I don't really know much about that business. You'd have to ask Bambi about that.
All right.
And
Thanks.
I would say you are close enough, Banshee. Give me a. I'm still going to require a streetwise check because just because you have been in this bar does not mean you've dealt with Bambi. So give me a streetwise check.
All right.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
don't. You've never done any business with Banshee, but you do get 10 IP for your critical failure. Or
Banshee's never done
Banshee.
business
Banshee's
with
never
himself.
done business
Yeah,
with Bambi.
never
Excuse
done
me.
business with myself.
Yep. Yep. You let other people do your business for you. No, but you've never done business with Bambi, so you have no rapport with her whatsoever. But you do know that she is the fixer. She's a fixer and the owner of this nightclub.
I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's a like a poster for who's playing tonight, like a lineup.
Very specifically, there is no lineup musically because it is a fight night, and you see that on the schedule.
Okay.
So while you are talking over here, let's kind of sidle over to the camera to Yam Spurts, who is peeking his way, checking out the club a little bit. And Yam, why don't you go ahead and describe what you see? I know the rest of the audience can see what you see now, but how would Yam Spurts describe walking into this place? What is your impression as you come into the club?
Yim is unimpressed. He shot up. He's had a rough day. He's here to do business. All this to do with like being in the club and whatnot. That's not his scene. It all just seems like it's just maybe not unimpressive, but just he has no interest in being here. He's just here for business. This is all pain in the butt to him.
And apologies, I accidentally had two Bambis on the screen, so that's why I just had to delete one. I had her in two different locations, or had him, excuse me, in two different locations in the map.
I mean, the only thing that probably interests him is the group of people sitting like north of him.
So you
are they
give me
werewolves or something?
give me a streetwise check. You have no idea who these people are, but for the audience, let us introduce the Ape Gang. You've got Darwin, Chim Chim, Bobo, Aldo, and Abu. The
These
Ape
guys,
Gang.
they look menacing, correct?
They do look menacing. These definitely look to be a poser gang of some kind. That is about all your 8 streetwise is going to pick up. Yep, that's a poser gang,
Okay.
and they all look very ape-like.
All right, excellent. I'm walking over to them. Hey, hello everyone. Greetings. How are we tonight? You all look like you could use a round. How about I buy you one and I ask you a simple question and you answer it?
Piss off, suit.
Alrighty, have a great night. My apologies.
That was easy.
Yeah, went to reach for his pistol and realized it wasn't there. Went, yep, nope, not doing this fight. You know what? There's a bar. He's gonna walk up to the bar and have a seat.
There is another bar over there, and you see behind that bar is a God, what I can't read her name. What did I name her?
Flower.
No, Flowers on the other side. This one is
Feline?
Feline. Yes, it's Feline. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in this bar is named after a character from Bambi. Except for the Ape Gang, but like the people who are actually like part of the bar. I did that shit. So, Feline says, "What'll you have, darling?"
Hi, hello, how are we? How's the evening? How's your tip jar looking?
Her tip jar's looking, I want to say like kind of like average, not too heavy. She kind of nods over and says, "Oh, the Eight Boys are decent tippers, but they usually forget how many drinks they've had. So the sometimes they forget how many times they are supposed to tip. But when they remember, they tip pretty well."
Wow, that's nice of them, you know? Taking care of you like that. Listen, I'm in need of, how do I put this? I need help finding somebody. Is there, anyone around I can talk to? And I'm gonna drop 100 eddies into the tip jar.
She winks at you and says, "Well, I'd be happy to." Oh, well, no, sorry. I need you to give me that bribery check, please, first.
Cool beans, throwing some luck in there.
We watch as the rest of the crew catches up. She's her response is, "I'd love to help you, but I don't really know much. All the business goes through Bambi. I just work the bar." And I'm not even gonna make you do a human perception check. You legitimately can pick up the fact that this person just doesn't know enough about that kind of business. She is not privy to it.
Excellent. Where can I find Bambi at?
Oh, she's in her office getting ready to run the books for tonight's fight.
Is it open door policy? What? How do I get inside without pissing her off?
Well, you could try knocking, but no, definitely not an open door policy. And it's a him.
Excellent.
Bambi's a him.
Oh, apologies to Bambi.
Speaking of Yam, got confirmation from the barkeep up front that Narasaka's suit was in here with some grunts.
Excellent. Do you have an agent, Legion?
I do.
Is it internal?
No.
Fix that, please.
Well,
We'll discuss that more later.
Well, remember, even if you have an internal agent, you still have to talk out loud.
So you could. How
It's
loud
not
do you have to
it's
be?
not telepathy. It's just hands free.
Okay. Every
It's
time
like
you check
having
the
your
arm, internal
Bluetooth
agent
wired
gets
directly
mad
into
at
your
it.
brain.
All right, I take back my mean comment to Legion because I but I would be like, never. Hold on, I have to figure out what I want. Never mind. All right, cool. Thank you, Legion. I appreciate that data. Like, we gotta talk to Bambi. But so is it just Banshee and Legion over here with me?
Banshee and Legion seem to have joined you, and let's go ahead and pan the camera over to Lovelace and Butterfly. What are Lovelace and Butterfly doing over here on the other side of the club?
So Lovelace is probably trying to order another drink and, getting stopped by Butterfly, but she is also fascinated by this giant man.
Yes. What about this giant man fascinates you?
I mean, tall people flock together
Mm.
as a found, but
Now, by tall
I'm
people, I want you to know, and we've established that Lovelace is what, 6 foot,
yeah,
right? This guy is closer to 8'5".
that's amazing. I love it.
Just stand beside him, look up, and go, damn.
This is again why he isn't sitting in a chair. And he is just, I mean, like, has a huge Andre the Giant sized glass of whiskey that he is taking large sips from.
Lovelace just walks up to him and says, "Hey, the name's Lovelace. Nice to meet you."
Give me a conversation check.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. Do I have to replace his
Well,
token?
-2 because I'm.
Sorry, give me a second. It looks like the token was corrupted, so I need to pull him back out. There we go.
Is it still -2 for drunkenness?
It is still -2 for drunkenness.
It's fair. Drunk people are not great at conversation.
All right. Well, you know who else isn't really good at conversation? People who are damn near Borg.
Oh.
With a 1 of human perception, the Great Prince just turns to you and grunts. And that's it.
Okay.
With a small aquarium of whiskey.
I should get to know you if I'm going to consume 10 gallons of alcohol.
Lovelace just says, "Ooh, the strong silent type. I like it." And then turns to Butterfly. "I guess we should go catch up with the guys."
Oh.
Butterfly nods. She had been stanced up, leaning against the wall, with a glare on her face if anyone wanted to try to approach Lovelace the wrong way.
Oh.
Bestie's looking out. She's gonna be... Butterfly's gonna be Lovelace's bar, Angela. And Lovelace and Butterfly join the rest of the boys in this rather large nightclub. Some of you may have noticed there's even stripper poles and dancers over here. There's some nice couches to sit at. And there is this large fighting pit. It looks like a dance floor, but no, you see that it has clearly been converted to a fighting pit. The floor itself is very graded to allow blood to just drain through into presumably some sewer system below the club. And what are you guys all doing now?
We gotta go talk to Bambi, so I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I should
All
probably
right.
come with.
Well, the
Yeah,
office
I'm
door
gathering
is
my
right
things.
over here.
And I'm gonna go with as well.
Wait, Banshee, you've been here before. Do you know this Bambi person?
I think I've heard of him.
You've heard of him, but never done business with him. You've just played in the club, and usually it's Flower that you talk to for booking.
I played here, never been face to face to the man.
Alright. Legion, you're a cop. You can't come in.
And I'll come along if you want.
Please.
Very well.
Legion, watch the ladies. One of them is drunk.
Wait. I want to come. What if there's like a net access point? I could be so helpful, guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. I heard they were giving out martinis at the bar for Eddie's.
Oh, man, you paying?
I think Legion wants to buy you a drink, and I will shake Legion's hand and usher him towards the ladies. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna waltz all like awkwardly wink at him, like, yeah.
All right. So, as Yamspurts is knocking on the door, Legion is buying Lovelace another drink. That'll be 5 eddies out of Legion's pocket and a resist torture drugs check from Lovelace.
I would have
So
slid.
is this if I get sober or if I get even drunk?
The second one.
Okay.
I would like to.
No way.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
Lovelace is
Fuck. Oh,
White girl wasted.
you are white girl wasted and very, very insistent on going to the bathroom. You don't know where the bathroom is and are inclined to just wander around until you find it or until you piss yourself or throw up or whatever happens first, but something is coming out of you soon.
Okay. Sure.
I would like to take this opportunity to point out that the fight ring floor is graded.
Oh God.
That is not untrue.
Not be seen with these people.
What's Legion into?
Oops.
Is it? Well, I would imagine it's obvious. So Butterfly's gonna walk to the nearest freaking citizen and ask if they know where the freaking restroom is.
Yes. There is. There's a couple of restrooms in the building. Whoops. And I am focusing in on where they are on the map, so you can see. And then it's just south of Yamspurts and Banshee, up here on the platform past the stripper poles. That there are a pair of bathrooms, so just go past the strippers and you'll find it. That's what the kind citizen tells you.
Thank you. Butterfly's gonna immediately kind of like link her arm with Lovelace's, and she'll lean into her.
Give me a straight body check.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use 2 luck for this. Oh gosh.
That's fine. You weren't going after a super high DV to just basically be a walking stick for Lovelace as you escort her to the bathroom, which, as I said, was just past the stripper poles south of where Banshee and Yamspurts are. Speaking of Banshee and Yamspurts, here you are, right outside Bambi's office. What you doing?
Knock, knock, knock. Well, actually, knock. I don't just say it.
No, understood.
Okay, thank you.
Can I help you? Are you here to sign up for the fight? I'm about to close the sign up sheet.
No. We're signing up that gentleman back there, and I'm gonna point to Legion.
God damn it, Ian.
So,
fuck.
I was actually about to run up and say I'll sign up for the fight.
the entry fee is so first of all, Bambi looks Legion over and says, the entry fee is 100 eddies, but if your boy wins, you get 10 times that. The rules are no weapons, no armor, only what you got on your body.
How many fighters you got signed up tonight?
We got one member of the Ape Gang over there, and then if you're feeling really froggy, we're hoping to get a challenger for the Great Prince so we can get a real show tonight.
My boy's at no Great Prince level, I'll admit that. He's got some skill, but he's not there yet. Yeah, sign him up for one of the Ape Boys. Banshee, pay the man. You'll get a
Oh, it's
50%
gonna be like
cut.
that, huh?
I'll approach and be like, nah, screw that noise. Sign me up for you, boy.
Who's signing up to fight the Great Prince?
Me.
All right. So Legion comes in and is like, nah, give me the prize card. And Bambi's like, if you beat the Great Prince, I'll triple your cut.
Ooh,
But
that sounds.
if you lose, you'll still get 500 eddies, as long as your boy puts on a good show. Or I should say, when you lose, you'll get your 500 eddies for putting on a good show.
That's fair.
All right. We're going to cut the camera over to about 10 minutes later as Legion is getting ready. You need to unequip your armor and any melee weapons. This is all brawling.
Yep.
So in that time, I'm gonna call my bandmates.
Let's see.
Impromptu concert?
They probably wouldn't get here in time to participate, but they might get here in time to watch the aftermath. If that's what you're going for.
No, that's not what I'm going for.
All right, ring a ding
Yeah,
ding.
just
You
a
get
little
I can't remember the you had what, Tim and Jim? Jim picks up
Ian Mikey.
the phone and says, "What's up, buddy?"
How fast can you get down to the Borg-Fist?
He looks to you can like hear him over the phone looking to Tim and says, "Hey, where are we at right now?" "Oh, we're in University District at a party." "Oh, right. We're at University District at a party right now, boy."
Oh well, I was gonna try and do some advertising to get some potential fans for a big show lined up. It's gonna be one hell of a fight down here.
"Well, you might have to solo this one, bro. I don't think we're gonna make it out."
I'll see you fucks in the morning.
"All right, party on, dude."
Party on Garth. Party on Wayne.
All right. And Lovelace, after expelling many fluids from your body, enough time has passed, and we have Legion approaching the ring, getting ready to square off in fisticuffs with the Great Prince. So,
Yeah.
Legion, step into the ring, and we're going to need to get some initiative from you guys. Just the two of you. Unless anybody wants to have the option of trying to interfere, although do know that interference is very much understood to be a huge faux pas in this kind of an event.
Quick question.
Yes?
How the hell do I unequip my armor?
Go to gear and then the handprint next to it. Just like equipping and unequipping.
Never mind. I had the fucking section minimized for some reason.
Yeah. There you go. And then give me an initiative roll, son.
Yep.
All right. The Great Prince is going to go first. Go ahead and step into the ring before we begin.
Wait, hold on. Where's Lovelace and Butterfly? They're not back watching us.
Well, I was giving them the opportunity to, but I didn't move them yet. I will just move them into the lobby area as soon as.
So I kind of wanted to try to use scanner and see if there were any net access points
Oh, okay.
near,
So you want
since
to
I was
maybe
in
do
that back
something.
room near the office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. And give me a second because Bambi is out here announcing the fight. Locks the door behind him. And then give me your scanner check, please. And I will add you into initiative as well.
Is this still -2?
It is a -2. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not here. Let me just get your initiative in there. Not gonna worry about the
Okay.
-2. But the scanner check is at a -2.
Gotcha.
And I will allow you to do your scanner before. Yes, there is definitely a net arc on the other side of the wall from you in Bambi's office.
Okay, cool.
All right. So the Great Prince goes first. And he's going to run right up into you. No holds barred. And I need an evasion check as he is going to throw some brawling at you.
Yep.
That is a DV20. Evasion. And you fail to block. He is oh shoot, how do I do the what's his body? Oh yeah, he does 4d6 damage. 9 points.
All right.
Go ahead and, because I didn't use a weapon, you're going to have to just adjust yourself 9 points.
Okay.
And then it is now Lovelace's turn. What is Lovelace doing?
I guess starting the journey towards the office.
All right, go ahead and start moving. It's going to be a bit.
And rushing by Butterfly with little explanation. Just, I'm gonna go get the net access. Just give me a few
I'm going to
minutes.
go get the net access, she slurs. Butterfly, would Butterfly like to join initiative upon hearing that?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, I'll just roll for you really quick, get you on the board, and you are now in initiative, and it is Butterfly's turn.
All right. Butterfly is going to rush, but make not. She's trying to not obviously be rushing after Lovelace. But she's basically power walking after this girl because she's still not sober.
Right.
We call that girl ball strut.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then is there anybody else choosing to join initiative, Banshee and or Yam? Or are you just going to let things play out?
I mean, if I'm standing next to the door, if I see them come to me, I'll join, but not until then.
Okay, got it.
I'm just hanging out.
Fantastic. Making it Legion's turn. Legion, what are you doing?
Would I be able to subtly hit him with a dose of blue glass with my air hypo finger?
Give me a conceal, reveal, hidden.
All right.
And it was told whatever is on your body is fair game, but you did say you wanted to try and be stealthy about it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if he notices. He does see the air hypo. Bambi is going to be from a little bit further away, so I'm going to have a penalty. Bambi also notices, and it's more like yeah, she notices. Not going to do anything about it because it's in the rules. You are technically following the rules. It is whatever is on your body.
Yep.
So, go ahead and give me. You still need to make a brawling check versus his evasion to land the air hypo finger.
Right. Ugh.
I'll take 10 IP for that critical failure. And he does not fail. You do not lay a hand. I will say that I'll give you a rate of fire 2 on an air hypo finger. I'll give you another swing at it.
All right. Cool. In that case, I will do just that.
Well, at least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah. Of course, the roll turned to shit.
He critically succeeds at evading you, though. And it is now his turn. And so I need you to give me an evasion check as he tries to brawl. Sorry. I take that back. You busted out cyberware, and he's like, "Arr!" and give me a human perception check.
All right. Let's see. Human perception. There we go.
You vaguely interpret his grunts as something along the lines of, "Oh, so that's how it's gonna be." And he busts out some fucking wolvers. Pop out of his hands.
Yep.
And you have a 20 to evade.
Yep.
You do not evade a 20. You take 8 points of damage, all of which, because nobody's wearing armor, goes straight to you, and it's a rate of fire too. He has another swing.
Yep.
You have another dodge. DV21 this time. You do not evade. That is going to hurt. For 15 points of damage.
Exactly enough to knock me out.
Yes. Now, these are not fights to the death. You are technically... you're exactly at 0?
Yep.
You are. Wow, that was exactly 0. So, because you're exactly at 0, I will just make you unconscious, not making death saves. You're not in the negative, but you are knocked the fuck out, and you are definitely unconscious, mostly due to severe blood loss, and will probably require first aid / paramedics to rejoin the land of the living.
Yeah.
And, Bambi looks over, and we are out of combat. Combat is over. And looks over and says, "You know what? That was worth it just to see the Great Prince bust out the real damage." And Bambi hands Yamspurts 1,000 eddies.
Excellent, thank you. I'll turn to Banshee and say, "All right, here's your cut," and give him 500.
I will.
I love how Legion's laying bleeding on the floor, and like y'all just split the money without him.
I'm there on the floor.
I never told him I was paying him. I told Banshee that I'd split it with him.
I will go up to Legion and try and throw him over my shoulder.
Give me a first aid or paramedics check.
Okay.
Would have been funnier if you just tucked 100 eddies into my pocket. And
At least give him the entry fee, man.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking for Butterfly now. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. I know someone who can fix this. Where is she?
So Banshee, with your first aid check, like moving him before he gets treatment is a bad idea.
Okay.
Has Lovelace perceived any of this?
Um, just as you are coming down those stairs, you see Legion just drop. And Banshee's kind of just like over his shoulder. Bambi and Yam are standing pretty much right in front of the office door.
Lovelace is just like, oh shit, seems like something happened. That seems your alley, Butterfly. And then she like turns and Butterfly's already
Yeah.
completely across the floor.
Legion, did you
Butterfly is
receive a
gone.
speed heal today?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
That's tough for Legion because Butterfly doesn't have any speed heals anymore for the.
I believe
at the
Legion
moment.
does, and I think
Yeah,
I
that
do.
the fact that you two are
Wait,
med techs, you would at least know where his doses are.
Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Wait,
so
did
she
you
would
did you use the
definitely.
2 you saved for Frizz and Yam, but he gave you specifically for us?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, because I would say you could use one of those for Legion. He would buy another one.
But yeah, no, you
Um,
do pick up one of Legion's speed
she
heals, so
would
just
just
deduct it from your inventory.
nab it,
Yep.
and hit him.
All right. And
Ow.
Legion, you regain consciousness and see a lot of your blood just draining into the grates below. The Great Prince just kind of steps over you and walks to the other bar and gets himself another aquarium of whiskey.
Butterfly is glorying at Legion as she raises an eyebrow at him.
Ugh.
All
I'd be rich
right.
if I was your med tech for hire.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bambi turns to Yam and says, "Now, I know you weren't here for the fight. You're here for something else. But I appreciate the show. You made me a lot of money.
Well, then
So,
maybe I've earned a couple minutes of your time then.
I think you have. Let's go ahead and have a seat." And Bambi walks over to this kind of couch secluded area over here and just kind of grunts. And this citizen and the joy toy that he's necking on just kind of get up and like, okay, yep, sorry, we'll find somewhere else to be. And they vacate the booth.
Excellent. I will join. I'll wave over Banshee and leave it up to him if he wants to join us or not.
I'll head on over, and I'll slink over to Legion and hand him
All right.
250 eddies.
Oh, thanks, Banshee.
I already
Well-
know you are a businessman. It's obvious the look about you screams corpo exec. So, tell me, how can my business and your business benefit each other?
I love a gentleman that gets straight to the point, and I totally appreciate that. I am looking for some individuals that may have been here recently, from Arasaka. On a side note, this is my friend Banshee. He is a musical talent to be reckoned. He's played it before. I know he's looking for some more gigs. Broaden his horizon a little bit. You like music here, I understand. I thought maybe I could introduce you to, since you've never actually directly met. And then you could maybe work out something on the side after I get my information. Chance to make some more money and a chance to help me out.
So, you want to know what business Arasaka had with me? That's the gist of what you're getting at?
I don't give a fuck what the two of you did. I need to know the name of an Arasaka individual that was here. I traced them back to this bar. I need a name to trace them out of this bar. A location, something that takes this fight out of your hair.
Well, the name of the Saka exec that did business with me was Reiki. Or at least that's the handle he goes by. Reiki. Reiki for anybody who is taking notes.
You got?
That was Reiki.
Yep.
Awesome.
Do you have a description of this individual?
Kind of looks like you, but a little bit more Japanese. All you corpos look alike to me, I gotta say.
Yam's just gonna burst out in this ridiculous laugh at that.
You know what? I hear that all the time, and it's
honestly, it's hysterical, and I completely appreciate it. Thank you for your time. I hope maybe you and Bancy here can work out some fruitful future endeavors.
So you're not interested in the business Sokka had here? I mean, I wasn't necessarily prepared to answer any questions you didn't ask, but I'm genuinely surprised you didn't ask.
Do you see the blood dripping from me?
I thought you were about to call out the blood stain that's below where Legion was.
Yeah, I'll just be sitting there kind of glaring at Yam. Yeah, speaking of blood.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna point to the still like fresh wounds on me and be like, do you see my physical condition right now? This is Arasaka. That fight brought me here. I don't care what you were doing, this person, unless it involves the bolts that are inside my body.
well, looking at the timing of things, that bullet entered inside of your body pretty close to the time after the Sokka men left here. I don't know if their business had anything to do with the bullets in your body. You know more about that than I do at this point. But putting two and two together, chance they're linked?
One Arasaka will lead me to all Arasaka. I now have a path. I appreciate that from you.
All right. Well, then, over the table, let me ask all the other players, is there anything y'all want to accomplish while you're still here at the Borg-Fist? And I love how Borg-Fist just worked out because a Borg just fisted the fuck out of Legion.
Yeah, I will try and talk to Bambi about setting up a future gig.
Bambi will tell you Flower's the one to talk to for bookings. But
Well,
just tell Flower that 100% give you whatever slot you want. So whatever works for your schedule best, you can come do a show here. Even if it's a fight night.
So we didn't find out what the Arasakas are doing this, right?
You did not find that out, no.
Okay.
Yam
thank
didn't
you.
feel it pertinent to ask that question.
No, but I am gonna leave Limbo's contact information. That's my media guy for my company. I have a product that might do well in your bar. He's the gentleman to talk to if you're interested in, expanding your services.
Give me a business roll.
Hell yes, let's go. The rest of my luck. Give me a -2 for some reason.
You're wounded.
Oh yeah.
That explains my rolls. I think all night I'm like, the fuck's going on? I have skeleton on this. What's wrong with me? I even pointed out that I'm injured like several times. Oh wow, it's really lucky.
I need a nap.
But 13 is good enough for Bambi to agree to try your product out and see how
Well,
it
I'm
does. So,
brother.
so she will buy 1,000
Those
eddies worth of product from you, and so you like that is getting transferred to your account. You get the 1,000 eddies, and then distribution and delivery will be set up through Limbo. And then if the drink does well here, she might make it a regular thing, which means regular distribution gets regular addition to your executive salary.
That's excellent. As a token of appreciation, I wanted to reduce that price to $7.50.
So you are giving her a discount.
Yes. It's a new product. There's not a lot. We have some base about it. It's not going to be like, oh yeah, I've heard about it. Let me drink it. So I understand the risk.
But you're giving her 1,000 eddies worth of product for $7.50.
So first, yes, I want to take a hit to show appreciation.
Bambi appreciates that, and you gain 1 reputation. Legion also gains 1 reputation for events that transpired.
Let's go.
And if make sure you deduct or add the 750 eddies to your account, Yam. And this is where I got to ask, does anybody have anything else that they want to accomplish here before we leave the bar?
I will talk to Flower and get that gig set up.
I will add that to
So
my calendar.
we are just going to theater the mind that, yep, the gig is set up. And so when you want to do your gig, you tell me in-game.
I'll also collect my guns.
Yes. Collect your guns on the way out, those of you who checked them.
Yeah.
And
Can I
that
check their guns for them?
that is going to be where we close the session tonight. Everybody gets 70 IP for the session. I'm not counting it as a full combat, but I'm giving a little bit of an extra boost for Legion's getting his ass kicked. So 70 instead of 60. Plus the 20 IP for the recap today. So 90 IP total for the session, plus whatever crit fails and successes you guys had tonight.
Excellent. Legion, I am going to pay for your healing. As you're leaving, don't worry, buddy. I'll pay for your medical bill for the week. I got you, bud.
Thanks.
Least I could do.
Right. Okay. Well, on that note, thank you guys for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Cyberknights. And the plot is starting to thicken, and the Cyberknights are now heading down Arasaka's trail. This thing seems to be running deeper than you guys originally thought.
You don't know how deep I think.
That's true.
Immediately insults
Deep
it. Wow.
thoughts with Yam Spurts.
Why do they call it a sidewalk if we walk there? Why do we park? Why do you drive on a parkway and park in a driveway?
I
Amazing.
don't know the answer. These are life's mysteries.
The door to the banks are always unlocked, but the pens are nailed down. Down. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, this is funny. Quality dad jokes here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bid you good evening. Say good night, chat.
Good night, Chad.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night,
night. Until next time.
All right. See you guys. Same cyber time, same cyber channel. That came out way more awkward than I wanted it to. All right. We love you all. Take care.